So everything you speaking of is correct, but then you get, I've heard you speak of people having millions of followers, but $0, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that happens because, they are, doing it for the gram, sharing things on the gram. They're doing the videos with the crust in their eyes and people are connecting with them and they have this big following, but they aren't monetizing it. From your experience, would you mind speaking to what you, from your experience and observation, like, okay, this is why they're not able to monetize that following?
Sometimes I have a saying that you can have a brand and not have a business. So what happens in that instance, if you just really meditate on that for a moment, a brand is what people say about you, it's the experience, it's your swag, it's your sauce, it's your, you know what I mean? It's the thing that makes you unique. It's all of that. You got a certain style and way you do things online. People are feeling it. They love how you dress. They love how you do your hair. They love all the little cliches and phrases you come out with. People are feeling you and digging you, but you have not taken the time to build any systems behind that. And so that's what tends to happen. I have a class that I teach called A Brand New Romance, where I compare branding and marketing to dating. And I'm like, okay, so at the end of the day, if marketing is like dating, like it's that interaction with someone, then branding is the reason they'll say yes. Branding is the reason why somebody be like, I want to go further with you. Well, what happens in some of the cases with influencers is they're not taking people nowhere. Okay. So what's happening beyond the photo? This is why the Kardashians killed the game, because they gonna give you body, they gonna give you their life, and then they're gonna tell you click here
and buy this. Thank you.
That's why Beyonce and Jay-Z are where they are. They only come out when they about to push, when they something about to drop. You don't see them. They incubate.
Gotcha. Nothing's aimless. Everything's, it's calculated.
It's very calculated.
Right. So when can I sign up?
And so literally, like those are the things I try to explain to people. Like you gotta have a pulse on what's going on, what the demands are in the marketplace for the space that you're in.
Right.
Who's trending there, what are some of the events that you need to go to. It's a lot of work. You got to do a lot of research.
You gotta be okay, once again, being vulnerable and being ready to humiliate yourself. That's something big. I'll go through. I'm at that point in my life. I'm a whole mama. I've been out here for a long time. I've been through it. So I'm open right now. And even with my own co-host and the producer, I sit down just recently with them. I'm like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing. And I want y'all to help me know what I'm doing. And people got to be okay with that, instead of me just jumping on like, so yeah, I'm a host. Bitch, I don't give a damn about that. I don't know what the hell going on. And people got to be okay with just saying, I don't know everything about what's going on right now.
I'm telling you.
And I'm okay right now today. No, I don't. But I want to learn. I'm open to learn. You know what I mean? Because this is important to me. This is where my heart is. Yeah, my heart is with me anyways. And this was built around me. And that's why it's something that I could really do. I done finished school with dental. I just finished real estate school, stuff like that. But this is my whole me. I can literally feel it from my head to my toes. This is all me. So my heart's here and I'm like, but I don't know what to do. And people
can imagine how many people committing to businesses.
How do I turn this into something?
They don't even understand. Like you just said, it's your whole you.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure you probably see this all the time, Coleen, where people, they are getting into marriages or commitments, like in other facets in their life. And it's like, wait, you didn't even necessarily want to go that way, but they just went ahead and said, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance, even though I don't feel it's my
that
whole
was me. That's
so
why I'm divorced.
It's probably happening with businesses. You probably see it all the time where people don't spend so much money and they so far in and they're like, dang it.
Yeah.
I should have.
They invested, because they invested in the look, they invested in, marketing, and the boring stuff. Nobody doing the books. You don't have a CPA. You don't have an attorney. You didn't trademark anything. You know what I mean? You didn't set up right. You did all the cute stuff.
Cute stuff. It's real cute.
You did all the cute stuff, right? Yeah. So it's literally, I'm like, you could know how to bake your behind off and don't know how to run the bakery. because it's a total different.
We both like, woo. Facts. Listen.
It's a total different level of skill sets that are required. And so that's when we begin to seek out partnership. That's when we begin to seek out hiring. I hired during the pandemic. We grew during the pandemic, like because of everything we're doing in digital courses and education. I do my best to make it not about my personality, but literally you want to learn how to do X, Y, and Z, click this class, that's that. You want mentorship and coaching, join the network. You want to meet people, you know what I mean? That sort of thing. And that's where a lot of people are. It's coming outside of that solopreneur space and building something like what Alex said, that's scalable, which require people that are trained, right? It requires leadership. It requires the things that are not sexy.